Our government is 100% at fault for creating inflation. Because even though the Federal Reserve controls the purse strings and it is a private organization, a private bank, it has nothing to do with the federal government and it has no reserves. It is the government that authorizes the printing of money because it borrows money into existence through the bank. It is 100% at fault for inflation. Type 1 if you agree with that. Because we need to start a little baseline of knowledge before I bring you the story. Because to say that this story pisses me off is an understatement. This story is out of Zero Hedge, and then after I read it, we're going to do a little math equation to tell the truth to our military service members. And I hope that there are a lot of people in the military that watch this, because one thing that really bugs me, I have an acquaintance that's he's a 1-star, and I asked once if he would be willing, because I worked with a lot of military members over my lifetime. And one thing about the military is they're preyed upon by credit card companies, car loan companies, and they go out and blow their money, a lot of them, by and large. Type 2 if you're in the military and you agree with this. They're not taught money skills, and there's a lot of things that are really messed up, and I wanted to teach money, wealth creation and how to budget and all that kind of stuff, and my acquaintance didn't really care to have me teach that. It's really sad. This story's out of Zero Hedge. The Department of Defense just decided to give troops an economic hardship bonus. I'm going to let you guess right now how much per month. Just throw out a random guess. How much per month do you think the Department of Defense just gave to our service men and women that are defending our country, putting their lives at risk, and because of extreme economic hardships? Matter of fact, hashtag veteran, or say veteran here, call out if you're a military veteran. How much do you think that they're giving them per month? It says right here, a bonus has just been put out because of quote unquote economic hardship of $20 a month. The Biden administration's Department of Defense has announced that it will begin handing out economic hardship bonuses to members of the military, amounting to a mere $20 per month. As reported by the Daily Caller, the $20 bonus will be given to troops between the ranks of E1 and E3. An anonymous defense official confirmed the bonus on Friday, speaking to military.com. Type yes if you think this is enough money to get through their economic hardship. Type no if you do not believe this is enough. And sad but true, most people here, 99.9% of the people in this room, and I only say there's a 0.1 because of something called a bot, which, by the way, don't ever give somebody that pretends to be me money or believe that I'm going to invest your money for you. That's fake. They're thieves. They're scammers, okay? I will never do that. It says here the bonuses will provide as a result of funds appropriated by the 2024 National Defense Authorization Act, which Congress passed last year. Well, let's stop for a quick second and figure out what else Congress has authorized. Right here on the Council on Foreign Relations, there's a graph, and it shows how much has the U.S. spent on the war in Ukraine. Now, do me a favor, everyone. Start grabbing your calculators because we're going to figure this one out real quick. I want you all to start with 175 billion on your calculator. So everybody jump out, grab their calculators, type in 175 billion. It says here, Congress has passed 5 bills appropriating 175 billion in response to Russia's February 2022 invasion of Ukraine, because someone's got to go get the Democratic National Party servers out of that country. Stand by. I digress. While most of its spending is aid going to the government of Ukraine, a large position is funding other U.S. government activities associated with the war. Weird. So we've all started with 175 billion, right? I want you to divide. We're going to do a quick Google search. And as of September of 2023, the U.S. military employs, so you're going to take the 175 billion. I want you to divide it and then put the total here. 2,079,142. Okay, so take the 175 billion, divide it for me by 2,079,142. And I want you to put the total in there, okay? And this number right here on the Council of Foreign Relations, this has been since January of 2022. So in the last, year and a half, our government has spent $175 billion of your taxpayer money, my taxpayer money, on funding a war with very dirty intentions. All right? So I want you to throw this out there. I want you to see. People are throwing out there right now $84,000 per military member has been spent on a war that has nothing to do with us. If this doesn't enrage you, I don't know what will. But hey, don't worry. Our Department of Defense under the Biden administration is on it. Here's your $20. Now go put your life on the line for us. It's absolutely disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. Let me further read the story. The monthly bonus amounts on average will total approximately $120 over the 6 months, and they're based on the funding Congress has made available, said the official. That's all the money we got. That's what the official from Congress, sorry, all the money's going to Ukraine. The bonuses will be provided as a result of funds appropriated from the NDAA, right? They say, while it's welcome news that the department will provide some junior enlisted service members with temporary, again, this isn't permanent, it's temporary. Why? Because they got to go shove more money up Zelensky's tail. Which, by the way, the CIA came out and told Zelensky to stop stealing so much money. I think the last news article I read on it was that CIA has figured that Zelensky has stolen about $600 million. Concerns have arisen, you think, regarding troops' pay and whether or not it's enough to sustain a family. I want to ring. There are morons working in our government. And I've worked with a lot of them. Like, seriously, type 10 if you agree with that, if you understand that. For someone to say, well, there's concerns regarding our troops' pay if it's enough money. Are you kidding me? What is an average officer pay right now in our military? Around $45,000? You know, I have family members that are working to become fighter pilots, right? They have to have a college degree in order to become a fighter pilot because they have to enlist as an officer to go and become a fighter pilot. They would start out around $45,000. That is absolutely disgusting to me. While we just spent in the last year and a half enough to give every single service member in our military an $84,000 bonus. It says here, a study was published in April by the Armed Services Committee that found service members, especially junior enlisted service members and service members supporting large families, struggle to afford housing and feed their families. Well, no duh. I don't need to spend how much of the money they spent on that stupid report. They could have had the ninja tell them that, or any single one of you, right? The study also determined that troops within rank range had received their either minimal pay raises or no raises at all in 8 of the last 40 years. A similar study in June by the Military Family Advisory Network revealed that over half of military members, active service members, and veterans were in a poor financial state. This is absolutely disgusting to me. It says in the same study, 57% of respondents said they would recommend joining the military. They said they would recommend joining the military compared to 74% who said they would do so in 2019, meaning that number is diminishing fast. Our military has a bad name, and it's sad because our country was built on people that came together to fight for our nation. And under this leadership, it's just going horribly wrong. If you want to join the cryptocurrency meetup Thursday night to learn about how to invest in cryptocurrency, get some tips, The link's down below. It's filling up fast, and it is only limited. Sorry, this kind of stuff gets me fired up. We need to take care of our military better. And that starts with the pay. The Economic Ninja is out.